pressure of running against the best in the world. We'll have to wait, hopefully, for Moscow. So he's a non-starter, would have been in lane 4. Christophe Lemaitre, who we saw earlier, run the 200 metres. Mike Rogers, Bolt, Kim Collins, former world champion, Nesta Carter, Dwayne Chambers, and Raheem Salah. Huge roar from the 60,000 people gathered here in the Olympic Stadium as Bolt is on all of the screens, but we will introduce other contenders here. Christophe Lemaitre around 20.23 in the 200. Didn't go to the big meet in Monaco. He was so disappointed with his performance in the French Championships where he was beaten by Jimmy Vico in the 100 metres. Looked a bit better in the 200 earlier on. Well, Rogers himself has served a 9-month doping ban, and rather ironic that he's the man who will replace Tyson Gay in the American team at the Championships. Lane 4 empty. Listen to the roar as Usain Bolt is introduced. He is sometimes flashy himself, but he's taking all those camera flashes. He knows they're all for him. He knows his role, as Seb was saying, and indeed in the interview which he did earlier on, he knows how important he is to this sport. Former world champion back in 2003 in Paris, 10 years ago. It's a shame that Kim Collins is still in dispute with Usain Bolt. Team management will not be competing because he left the village here last year and they didn't let him run in the Olympic Games. Nesta Carter, could he be a threat to Bolt tonight? Ran 9.87 in Madrid when all of that news about Gay and Powell was going on. That went a little unnoticed. And Dwayne Chambers, what a weekend he had in Birmingham. Brilliantly passed on the Friday night and came through to win when Desola didn't turn up for the final in Birmingham. So he goes to the World Championships as the UK champion. Raheem, or Muki as he's known to his friends, Muki Salam will be in lane 9. The second to Carter in that race at Madrid. So what can we expect from Bolt tonight? We've become used to performances where the superlatives are trotted out on so many occasions. 1 or 2 times this year, there have been the odd raised eyebrow. Let's see what he's got in store for us tonight. This will be his last event before he goes to the World Championships. So Lemaitre in 2, Rogers in 3, Bolt's 5, Collins 6, Carter 7, Chambers 8, Salah 9. And Bolt gets a terrible start. Mike Rogers never gets a really good one. Collins is already there, but Bolt's got a little bit of work to do because Rogers is still ahead, and here it comes. Usain Bolt finally gets the front, 9.85. That's more like it. It took a while, didn't it, for him to get going? Almost looked as though he didn't really want to go through the gears until he absolutely had to. Rogers is always a good starter, gave him something to think about, but he's got so much to spare over these other world-class